in church right now. Maybe you are in church. I don't know, but I'm just sitting here shedding. Also, if I have any bass heads that are out in New Jersey, man, y'all stay safe because whatever's going on out there is absolutely insane. So anyway, but that's not what we're here to talk about. The mothership might be landing, but we talking about this funk bass. We're talking about Prince, What's My Name? If you watch any of my content, you know I say go to the source. For Prince, the source is, and probably always, well, you know what I'm saying, Larry Graham. And this is what we have. So we're going to talk about this E minor pentatonic. If you like funk music, you got to be familiar with this E minor pentatonic. So that's the basic. Now, I just extended that. So let's extend it even more. I'll call out the frets and the strings. On the E string, E, G, A, B, D, E, G, A, B, D, E, and G. All right? So, the heart of this groove is this. That's what's at the heart, or what is the framework. I'm going to call it the framework of this groove. So what I'm doing is hammering on from D. That is common funk language. You hear it in Louis Johnson's playing, that hammer on from the E. I'm sorry, from the D to the E. And then a thump on the E. I'm going to demystify this for those who don't know. That's, man, you hear that all the time. You hear it in Marcus. You hear it in Louis Johnson. You hear it in Larry Graham. Right? So, now when I pull that G, it's almost like a pull-off. Now we're going to add what I call a Princeism. It is very much a Princeism. So we're going from the A to the B. Thump, hammer on, pluck. We're sliding up to the C sharp and then doing a pluck on the E. And then plucking the G. And then we'll do a pull off from the G to the E. That is another funkism. Maybe not necessarily a Princeism, but a funkism for sure. That is another funkism that I just did because it's just natural to my language and my vocabulary. I should say the vocabulary that I've picked up, right? When you think about think about people who built houses. The first people to build houses, they didn't have blueprints, right? They had to kind of figure it out. We have blueprints. Okay, so let me play the first part of it. Remember I said that's at the heart of the groove. Now the second half of that, Leslie Wells, welcome, welcome, welcome. There's another funkism. So let me explain how that one is going. A, B, D, E, G, D, C sharp. Let me explain this motion now. Also, you guys, do me a favor. If you're watching and you're digging this content, you got to go over to grooveschool.co, not .com. I'm going to put it in the chat. Go over there, pick up your free course. Maybe I got to hyperlink it. What's up, Samson? Man, who do I know? How many bass heads are out there in New Jersey, man? What is going on out there? I'm going to tell you what my theory is. You guys ready for my theory? I'll divert from the funk for just a second. There's no way on earth that the United States government does not know what is in the sky over New Jersey. My father was in the military for 30 years. There's no way that the United States government doesn't know. But I'm hearing that people are seeing these quote-unquote orbs, and they're seeing these drones. Now, I've also flown a drone. I have a FAA drone operator's license as well. And I'm going to tell you, if I were to fly a DJI Mavic Pro over any one of those sites, it'd be taken down immediately. This is going to sound absolutely nutso. But what I think is that the U.S., the quote-unquote drones are ours, and they are investigating those drones. But the government can't just come out and say, well, guys, maybe your tinfoil hat friends aren't crazy, and there actually is something else out there, and we're investigating it. Anyway, back to the bass groove. So let me explain this motion. I'm plucking that A string, the D on the A string, and I'm plucking on the G string. So hammer on. So here's the groove. Bruce, I'm so glad that you find it helpful. So there's a variation. So let me play it along with the drum track. I screwed up. Let me do it again. So what I want to tell you there is notice the variation. So the first time, but at the heart of that, breaking that up. Okay, so and then when the drums kick in on what might be considered a chorus, I don't know. Let me just show you. So when I have an idea and I want to say it while I'm playing, that kind of trips me up. So that's why I messed up. So when the drums kick in, now when I started out, I was telling you that you want, especially the old school funk, the very least of the things that you should know for that old school funk is gonna be that E minor pentatonic. I said the least. Because so much of it lives right there. And notice that these rhythms are they're the same. They're the same rhythm, different notes. But this lick here, that I call it a Princeism because that's like the first place I heard it. But you know, like nah. Goofing. Barely ever play this bass too. If I built a groove on. All I'm getting at is that as usual, we don't want to just take a line and learn a bass line. You guys got to forgive me for a second. I want to hook something up here. I want to hook my looper pedal up. You don't want to just take a line and just learn the line and not get any vocabulary out of it. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry. I want to try something here. I want to have a little fun. It's Sunday morning. I haven't played with the looper in a while, so. Oops. This is how I get inspired when I'm practicing something. If I've learned something, learned a new line or something like that, I want to put those ingredients into some sort of practice. Now I want to show you something that I'm playing all this stuff in E minor, but E minor, a minor chord can be a 2 chord, a 3 chord, or a 6 chord. So that E minor could be E Dorian, which would be the 2 of D, which is going to give it Take out the bass line. So there's a D major. Play it higher. You know, Prince lived in that Dorian area. Oh shit! I put the octave. Woo! Ah. Now, if I thought about E being the 6 of G, now I got a different vibe. That E could also be the 3 of C. But I like that E Dorian. Anyway, I'm going on a tear. Sorry. And then I would like wipe out that whole loop and then see what was I playing before? I'm in the same vibe. I think I kicked that too late.
Thinking now I'm gonna add in the Princeism that I took from What's My Name. That's where we want to take that stuff and then turn it into some sort of vocabulary. Like you find somebody that just learned a new word. Okay, for those new people that just came in, I was talking about What's My Name. Anyway, I gotta run. Y'all gotta go to church. Y'all gotta go to church. If you just joined, I'm sorry. I gotta run. You got rewind the video, rewind the live stream. If you're in New Jersey, man, I hope they figure out. Well, they already know, but y'all be safe. Don't let the laser beams get you. Peace. Mothership is coming.